Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. How's it going there, Mike?
Really well.
Happy to be out of Rotary.
Happy to be out of Rotary now. Pretty good meeting. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the bond market's loving this tariff thing.
No, they're not.
The bond market is loving
the
this
bond market
tariff
is.
thing.
The stock market.
The stock market, well, that's because it's potentially could cause recession and other stuff. It's a long-term play. It's not overnight.
Nope, it's not.
And that's what people are. Oh my God! So shut up and give it a couple months.
Table pounders.
Because Canada is like, we'll remove our tariffs if. Will you remove all your tariffs or the tariffs that you just added? That's the question,
right?
It's that underlying speak that they don't really say what they mean. You got to be careful with politicians and attorneys because they'll say things English and you'll take it one way, and that's not what they're meaning.
No, not at all. They'll just say, well, that's not what I said. Oh, that's how I interpret it. Interpretation is completely different.
Yeah, that's not my interpretation. That's your interpretation.
It's going to be a good year. It's going to be awesome.
It will be. And I mean, the 10-year, it dropped to 4.03, opened at 4.13. So we're down 15 basis points.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going the right way. It's just people don't like how we're getting there.
I like it just fine.
Long story short, as long as rates go down, I don't care how we get there.
Yeah. That will increase sales.
All right, I'll start looking over here and finish this up. All right, so a couple things today. Challenger job cut report, which checks on corporate layoffs, and it soared to 275,240, up sharply from 172,017 in February. So that's like 100,000, 103,000 more people got laid off in March.
Okay,
this is now the third largest number of cuts ever recorded in history.
So that qualifies as soared sharply.
Yes, it does. That's finally used the right words for the right time.
Yeah.
Jobless claims came in and it dropped to 219,000, down 6,000 from the prior week, below the 225,000 expectation. However, continuing claims rose to 1.903 million, up from 1.847 million. So people are staying on there a lot longer than before.
Yeah,
I guarantee that initial claims with all that extra cuts that were done in just recently will be showing next week and the week after is what I'm thinking.
Gotcha.
ISM Servicing Index came out today. Also, it's a key gauge of U.S. service sector. It dropped to 50.8 in March. This missed expectations of 53 and was down from last month's 53. And the weakest expansion since June of last year. The service makes up the majority of U.S. economy. This softening is worth watching because we don't know where it's going, right? Basically, long story short. Yeah.
Nobody does.
Nope. Someone's knocking.
Yeah. Come on in.
Hopefully they'll finish the concrete today.
Yeah, they're pouring today. I think it's going to look great.
10 to 11. What else do we have? Yesterday was Trump's Liberation Day. Libertation. I can't even say the damn word now. I fucked myself up. Excuse my language.
Liberation Day.
Thank you.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw the tariff stuff with other countries, what they put on us. It's astounding what they have against us. I mean, Bangladesh has 74% on us, and we did 37%.
Yeah,
not just the 10%, but I mean, Vietnam had 90, we're at 46. Taiwan 64, we're at 32. Japan's 46, we're at 24.
It's not
China 67, and we're now 34. European Union is 39, and we're at 20. Is Canada on here? I guess it's not a real country because it's not on here.
That's our 51st state.
Whatever. That's never
I know it's not going to happen.
Switzerland is 61. We're at 31. Indonesia 64, 32. Yeah, I mean, you see, United Kingdom, we're 10 and 10.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Wow.
Yeah. South Africa 60 and 30. So I mean, people are like, well, I can't believe what you're doing. Well, I'm trying to, Sri Lanka is 88 and we're 44. So this stuff needs to happen so we can get to where we can sell products everywhere. It needs to, and when we'll talk on the radio this weekend about it, and I'm going to search some stuff, and it's going to show that it's actually a good thing overall that is happening.
It will enrich our
ugly
nation
right now, and people going, look at my stock market, look at Tesla. I'll come back.
Yep.
All I can say is double down, buy more.
Double down.
It's automobile imports right now will face a 25% tariff beginning today. Trump called this move declaration of economics independence. But home builders and economists are worried.
Don't be worried.
I'm sure home builders are worried. Don't you already have your lumber?
Should have.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we got a ton of trees in the United States.
Yeah.
Start cutting them. Oh, we can't do that because Newsom won't let us.
Well, we got other places to cut.
Tariffs could drive construction costs up by 4.6%, adding 17 to 22,000 per home. They didn't care when they had to add on all the solar, and all the other stuff would added $10 to $30,000 per home. They didn't care about that.
Yeah.
Why don't we cut the costs for permits and a few things other, and we can offset this number? How about that?
I like that. Did you know that Newsom was here in town?
I heard that
yesterday.
I heard that.
Had no clue.
Yeah, well, he didn't have all the cars protecting him, I guess. Like President Trump does.
Yeah.
There is some stuff I want to talk about Florida. You want me to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is there anything you want? Okay. No. So Florida housing affordability is in a crisis. The median home price statewide is $393,500. Miami, $629,575. Rents are up 42% since 2020. The median rent in Miami now is at $2,944. Homeowners are spending 35 to 45% of their income on housing, far above the recommended 28%. Well, I haven't seen 28%. Oh, just the housing part.
Yeah.
Yes, just housing. Yes, that would be right. And not the housing plus all your other debt.
Right.
The biggest problem is insurance. That is correct. Thanks for throwing that in there, Mike. Appreciate that. It's been premiums are up 60% since 2019.
Yeah.
7 insurers have exited Florida. Probably 7 that left California. 25% of homeowners rely on Citizens Insurance. I don't know who that is. You know who Citizens Insurance is?
No, something over in Florida.
Yeah, it's probably either a company or it could be like a fair plan for us.
It could be.
The system. It is because the system is on shaky ground, especially after a close call with Hurricane Milton last year. Migration trends, which is huge. They have nearly 2.76 million people have moved to Florida since 2021.
Really?
Yeah, and most are earning over 100,000. This has fueled an inequality and put immense pressure on infrastructure. That's a lot of people moving to Florida.
Yeah,
in 4 years.
And you heard DeSantis is getting rid of income tax and property tax.
Wow, that'd be huge.
Yeah,
that's huge. We've been talking about the rocket thing, taking over Mr. Cooper. Well, UWM's not happy with that because UWM had a strategy with Mr. Cooper for servicing, and they've canceled that. Now UWM is changing everything they're doing because of this, because they don't like Quick and Rocket Mortgage. They don't like each other at all. So much that if you are doing UWM's loans and if you refinance a Mr. Cooper loan, they'll give you an extra 100 basis points towards the rate to buy that rate down for that client.
Wow.
Yeah. It's called Refi Shield 100 program to reclaim those loans. UWM is also targeting, so it's about 100,000 loans currently serviced by Mr. Cooper with this aggressive refi incentives. They want to get them back.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the consequences that you don't think about what happens.
Unforeseen consequences.
Yes. So that's a good thing. That could be
that could be great for a lot of
clients.
people.
Yeah. All my clients are going, what happened? You just refinanced us out of Mr. Cooper. Can we go back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about, do I have anything else? Inflation watch, foreign infant pressure, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Florida is adding population equivalent to Tampa every year. So Tampa itself is being added to Florida every year. The town of Tampa. That's a lot of people.
Wow.
The biggest problem they have is aging water systems. I was just late. Inadequate public transportation.
There wasn't supposed to be a comma there. It's aging water systems.
Yeah, it's aging water systems. Inadequate public transit and stressed utilities could turn today's warning signs into tomorrow's major problems.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so I mean, that'd be like if we added double what Modesto was each year, that would be a lot.
That would stress our utilities.
Well, I mean, we have MID and there's CID down the road. We're smart enough to have certain things and things in place that if something breaks, we can go a different way and fix all that stuff, which, we have redundant systems that, yes, it would. But it would be a slower thing. No one's going to be coming to California like that. And then they just have, right now they have a huge influx of people from LA, 10 million and above buying properties there. So you talk about those properties going to go up in value? Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I didn't have much today, but that's what I had.
You had quite a bit. I had really kind of nothing.
Well, you had Rotary to get ready for.
Yep. And
I was doing this, and I was redoing. I've been redoing stuff, and I interviewed a guy yesterday on Inner Edison, and he was talking about how everybody's website is not strategically done, and how you need to look at the customer's journey, and you need to look at, instead of your call to actions, call to help them down the path in more friendlier way, and instead of yelling at them like most call to actions, like click here now, buy now, buy now.
Yeah.
And I was like,
seems like a thing of the early 2000s.
It's actually been around for a long. He was with big corporations who could spend a ton of money for years and years, and he's been running this kind of thing for the last 15 years. And It's a great idea because I could see it, because what I did is then I created a prompt from that information and looked at a bunch of my stuff on my sites and certain things I want to do. And now I'm like, okay, send it to my pod and now update these things.
Cool.
So, yeah, because I mean, you want your client to have a journey when they come to you and know what they're doing, because you need to be where the people are when they need you.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we need to get you we need to get you some blood there, buddy.
No, I know. I look so washed out. I got my lights on. I got everything going on.
It's not the fact that you wear khaki stuff all the time.
Well, just a khaki hat today.
I know, but
black shirt.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll
get some blood in you.
I'm going to go to Colorado, and I think there's going to be some sunshine. I'll lay out in my kid's backyard.
When you go to Colorado?
Easter.
Oh, okay.
It'll be
weekend's Easter. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the calendar.
I'm going to say we're going to be there. Let me look at the calendar. I don't know.
All right. Well, just so you know, we're not here for the next week because I'm not here and Mike won't run it without me.
I won't, because I don't know how.
I might jump on and just do a quick one if there's anything to talk about. But pretty much I'm going to just take some time off.
So I think we're leaving. Yeah, 18th. We'll be back to 21st.
Yeah, so that's when I get back.
Yep.
You'll be gone, and we'll do it.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody make it a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Ed.